Hey there and happy Wednesday. So this week, this month is just cruising along and I'm here to bring you card number 6 on a special day. And what makes today special is free shipping. So yes, I did become crazy last night and thought for peace of mind, I will stay up till 1 o'clock and place some orders that people have given me to put through. And don't ever think that I have crazy customers. It's me that's crazy. So I have the best customers in the world. My stamping friends are always like, put this through whenever it works. And if things aren't still available because, you know, it's sold out, they're always, I mean, good. I know we all get frustrated, but everything went through perfect last night. So I was back in bed and not too long after placing orders at 1 a.m. and it did make me sleep really good to know that those orders got taken care of. And it was fun to wake up from orders from all of you too. Hi there, Julie. Hi, Lois. So that's fun, and it's fun to see what you're getting with some price increases. It's a good day to get those things. Still retiring things on sale. Some of you are reviewing the clearance rack that hasn't been updated for a while, but still good things on there too. So, you know, just lots of things to be shopping for. And when there's free shipping, I think everybody kind of looks at all of those other little nooks and crannies a little bit closer. And I know I'm even looking at a regular full price bundle that's going to be carrying over just because of free shipping. And I keep seeing things using it, and I'm like, you know what, I might just get that yet today. The night's still young or something like that. Hi there, Deb and Nancy. Thanks for joining in. So, all right, I've got card number 6 here as promised. I get all excited about free shipping day. It's one of the biggest days. And if I haven't mentioned to you guys before, I might even put a special post about this, because speaking of special days, the last time Stampin' Up! Had a pretty big day was April 4th. A lot of you placed orders that day because of the retiring list sale starting. So Stampin' Up! Knew that as demos, we would be ordering through that pre-order, and then that you guys would be shipping. And maybe, did I mention, like, I've been like tired because of everything going on, you guys keeping me on my toes. But so when everybody ordered on April 4th, customers, demos, all that, we overshot their goals by $2 million. So if your order isn't coming lickety split or within that week like you're thinking, it is because they are swamped. And one of you had mentioned, yes, I saw Shelly, like she created the company and she was on the pick lines trying to pick orders and helping things along too. So it's just so fun to see that happening too. Hi there, Tori. And oops, oh my goodness. Let's see. I hate when I tap the screen and then something looks weird. Okay. Hi there, Connie. Haven't seen you for a while either. And Carol's here too. All right. So time to get my camera moved over. But yeah, so on April 4th, it was the largest day of sales history in the company, they said. That's what they'd let us know. So it was just amazing to be a part of that in a fun way. All right. So today I am using those fun split card texture dies. And whenever I think of these, I don't think anybody has wanted these more than my stamping friend Deb. So when I saw Deb's name just pop up, to be watching this video, I thought, oh, how fun that I'm using these today, because I don't know why. There's certain products I just think of certain people when I use them. So the split card texture dies, they have been super popular. So split card texture dies, they are retiring, and that kind of surprised me. You know, it really surprised me. So if you remember, I've used this one a lot. Today I'm using kind of the more floral. It almost can look Christmassy or florally, if that makes any sense. But that's the one I'm choosing to use today. I'm surprised it's retiring because it's been so popular. How popular has it been? It has sold out numerous times, and people have waited patiently and impatiently for things to come back in like this, and this has been one of those popular items. So there's no sale on it, but it is retiring, so that is the same price. And then the other thing that I'm using today are the layering circles dies, and those they are still $35, no sale on them, but you get this huge collection of circles, both scallop circles, regular circles. They're retiring, and I'm surprised by that too, just because I still love them. I know, yes, there's stylish shapes now that have the stitches on the circles and different things, so that kind of makes that fun and special. But it's one of those things that just surprised me because the circles are such a basic thing. Thank you, Tori. So I thought I'll show you this, and then, and I don't even know if the camera picks up. I have Designer Series paper that's kind of fabric-y looking textured Blushing Bride. So Blushing Bride underneath there doesn't show up too much, but Tori still loves it. Thank you so much. And then hi, Joyce. So today, like I have the sample, but on my card, I'm going to show you different paper from the same packet. Just, I love giving you guys more ideas as always. So this stamp that I've stamped out this bouquet, that is from Eden's Garden. Yesterday I didn't use a stamp set. I used the dies from Eden's Garden. So today I'm using different dies that I just explained, but I'm using Eden's Garden stamp set. Eden's Garden stamp set, I know some of you after yesterday's video purchased that because of free shipping and because of the deal. So the stamp set's just $9.20, and the dies were, what were they, $11.60 or something like that. They're super on a good sale too. So so today I'm using the stamps, and those are from the annual catalog, page 59. So you can see the stamp set laid out, and then you can kind of see this is the die that I used yesterday and all the in colors that are retiring and everything. So you can see that they fussy cut that. I'm like, oh, I don't know if I have that much patience, because that's a lot of in and out and all around to fussy cut that. So I'm like, you know what? I can just stamp that on a circle and call that good. That makes me happy there. So that is where that's coming from. And then both of those dies are in the back of this catalog as well. So you can see the split card texture dies here, and then also the layering circles over here. So 172 and 174. So hopefully that helps you a little bit too, but always feel free to reach out to me. That is what I'm here for. All right, so the colors that I'm using today are retiring. So Pear Pizzazz is retiring. So the cardstock, some of the popular colors that are retiring have sold out, but there is still Pear Pizzazz. They must have a lot of it because cardstock packages instead of $9.25 are on sale for $7.40. Blushing Bride, that's another retiring color. There's no sale on the cardstock, but that is still in. I just checked on it before I came live. And then the ink pads, so the Blushing Bride ink pad is on sale for $6.40, and Pear Pizzazz is on sale for $5.60. So just want to let you know those things too, because sometimes I get so excited and so into my card I forget to tell you all the details. They're in my head, I just don't always get them out. All right, so to start my card base is Pear Pizzazz, opening up this way. Let's see. Yes. And Joyce, I'm glad you said that you're with me, because, yeah, it's just like those circles. I use them a lot, whether that's the stylish shapes or these layering circles. So get them before you're disappointed that you can't get them. Put it that way. Yes. Hi there, Donna. I'm waiting to hear back from you, about your party, coming up. So I hope I hear back from you. I'm excited about that. All right. So we've got our card base here. And then, what I'm going to do next is take this piece that is, cut 4 by 5 1/4 in Blushing Bride, and I'm going to put that through here with my cut and emboss machine. And knowing that it's going to be like that 1/4 inch for matting and such, and I'm going to attach some Designer Series paper underneath here, I'm kind of leaving that eye-pleasing 1/4 inch around from the die to the edge of this, so that I have a spot for glue and just to kind of keep that theme going. So that's how I'm positioning my split card texture die on this. And because it's more of an intricate type die, then I go back and forth for that. So a lot of it just falls out, as you can see right there. And then sometimes I take out my die. This is my backup die brush, because the one that attaches to my Take Your Pick tool, which is awesome, it fell apart. And every once in a while that happens, and I can't ever be too sad about it because I use it and use it and use it. So, but you can see how handy it is to have the brush, because look at that, just slick as can be. So that is all done, and I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to scrape this in the trash. So There, that went really fast. I was like, oh, I hope that doesn't take long. I don't like distractions like that. Okay, and then next I'm going to get out my circles here and just do those die cuts right away so that we can be done. I was like, can they fit on the same at the same time? You know me, I'm all about trying to save your guys' time. I think I'm gonna have to put them through one at a time. So just the circle here on basic white. And then I'm going to plop this back and put just the next size up. Hi there, Becky. Good to see you on here. Haven't seen you on here for a while. It makes my day. All right. And then I'm going to slide in my pear pizzazz and cut that next larger circle that is scalloped for kind of a frame. All right. So we've got that. And then these two will just mat together so that we have just a little bit of that pear pizzazz, but it'll just kind of tie the whole card together just by having that layer eventually on there. All right, so that's all we need to do for die cutting. Just want to make sure I set my dies aside so that I don't lose them. Only lost one that I know of. Or no, two dies in my whole 27 years. Not that it's like only, I still want to see those dies show up someday, but who knows? All right, so what I'm gonna do is just run my adhesive along here and then along the edge of the design, and then I'm just going to kind of tap it here, and I could get out glue, but I've already got this in my hand. It's my favorite. Everybody has a favorite adhesive, I think. And so you can kind of go with that. So for those that go, well, I would just get out my glue because that's my favorite and just go to town with that. This is what I like to use though. All right. So if you saw on my sample, it was the Awash with Beauty. Didn't want to even talk about that paper too much for the fact that it's so pretty and it's sold out. So here we have Awash with Beauty, just sold out like last week. So this is why that Blushing Bride kind of textured paper doesn't show up too much on my sample because it's very similar in color, but it's really pretty. So that's why I cut this piece, because I thought, well, let's bring in some of that pear pizzazz and that too. So that's why it looks like that. But oh, love this stuff, love this stuff, love this stuff. So if you are at my Medelia Community Ed, it was probably one of the favorite cards just because of the designer series paper too. So, so I have this and I'm going to use this. So I'm just going to flip it right over. And before I press too hard, I just want to double check that my flowers are going the right way. You don't see too much of it, but I just don't want upside down flowers. Because even if you think, okay, a little bit showing, who's going to check? There are those people that will check, even if you think, okay, you know, they'll notice. I'll notice. No, because I know I did it. That's why. All right. So this paper, as you can see, I cut just like 1/8 of an inch or, you know, less than that. Shorter than the 4 by 5 1/4, just so that I would have just it contained within that measurement. So I've got that, and then I'll put that now on my card like so. And so then I can go to my stamping. So I'm going to take some scratch paper. You can tell it's from yesterday's project because it is splattered with glittery, shimmery stuff from my splatter technique. All right, so my basic white circle, I'm just going to open up Blushing Bride. And the Eden's Garden is one of those distinctive stamp sets. And when it says distinctive, that means when you're inking it, it'll show its distinctive features. Some of the imagery will show up more than others. So I'm just going to kind of center this like so. And what I love about it is it almost looks outlined, even though I've inked it up, just one ink pad, Blushing Bride, nice and soft, but you can see how we've got lighter and darker textures plus kind of that outline. So I really like that because of that. And yet with Blushing Bride being light enough, I can go right over with Pear Pizzazz, which is a pretty light green here, and ink that up. Sending Hugs. who loves to send hugs? I think it's just a great sentiment for a card like this. So I was kind of like, does that show up? And it's funny, like I was kind of on the fence, almost wanted to see if I should cut it out, layer it, do whatever. But magically, when I just put a little bit of this showing like that, then the sending hugs already seemed to pop just because it coordinated and it just needed a little something like that. So then it turned out okay. And then as this paper comes into play, you're going to see the sending hugs pop a little bit more too. So that always helps. So sometimes I think we all second guess ourselves, and it's okay to do that because sometimes second guessing is what we need to do. But sometimes it turns out to be okay too. So I just flopped this over and put 3 dimensionals on there. And then I'm going to layer that on top of the Pear Pizzazz, and I'm going to do a double pop-up. So what I kind of do is just feel like, okay, here's a dimensional that I've already put on. So then I'm just going to find kind of the dead spots and put the dimensionals in the opposite spot so that everything's still popped up, but it just makes your card a little bit happier to send through the mail, if you know what I mean. We don't want them to be too bulky. So I'm just going to kind of layer that on my card now, like so. And I just love how those colors come together. You know, it could look a little bit busy, but in comparison, it's like hard to know, like, I liked this card until I saw this and went, oh, I don't know, you know? So it's kind of like, some people might say this is too busy. Some people might say that's too plain. So everybody kind of has their, you know, their favorite way of like creating and crafting and what's pleasing to your own eye. Hi there, Fran. Good to see you on here. All right. So next what I'm going to do is take that Wink of Stella. Yesterday I used an empty one. If you didn't catch yesterday's video, a lot of you really liked it. So I took an empty Wink of Stella and unscrewed the barrel and forced water in there, and then did a splatter with all that leftover glitter and shimmer and shine in there. And so today this is just regular Wink of Stella. And I found out when I was trying to place orders for some of you, it's currently unavailable for a little bit here, but don't worry, it's not retiring. It is coming back in stock. So that's something that we have to look forward to. It's not, excuse me, it's not going anywhere. So that's good. So I'm just kind of, like filling in around the sentiment, sending hugs. And I don't know if this ever really shows up too well on camera, but I'm trying to move my card around so that you can see that. Thank you, Julie. Yeah. Now, like Julie also said, as did somebody else, love the color combination. So Tori liked it too. So these are retiring colors. So then of course we fall in love with them even more because we know they're going to be gone, right? Okay. So, now to do a little bit of accessorizing, I really liked these like soft matte heart gems, and Weston was here and I said, hey, I'm going to work on my video or, you know, film it. And he's like, just tell me when you're going to do gems. But I didn't want to scream in your guys' ears for him to come here to see the gems. The hearts are sold out. So then I was like, okay, I'm going to go through a whole stack of things at Woodwork that are available. The elegant faceted gems, got a few left on here. Those are just like $3 for the whole card full of those. And then these, love these. The white I think would look really striking. These are called Enamel Dot Essentials. They're from the mini catalog. They're retiring. And then the opal rounds, that was my next like favorite thing to use. So we've got some bigger and smaller. The opal rounds are instead of $7.50, $3.75. I might just do that for this card. And then clearance rack. I think I was looking up Blushing Bride to know if there's any sale on the cardstock or ink pad. And then these came, even though they're already retired, but they're on the clearance rack, those adhesive backed hexagons. And I thought, oh, how fun to incorporate those on the card too. The greens will clash because I think this was just jade when that was in, because these are retired products. But the Blushing Bride still matches. So if you haven't ordered because of free shipping and go, you know what, I think I'll get a card of those, you know, for $3. But I think I'm going to take my opal rounds here and just take like one big one here and scoot that in the corner. And then one of the smaller ones, there's 2 different sizes that come on the card. And then I'm going to just go every other large, small, large. And what I love about these is it's almost like inside the hard plastic, they put like little like confetti glitter stuff or something. So it's just kind of fun how it just takes on the color of the project in a fun way and doesn't distract from it by being too gaudy or glitzy either. So I've got that. And then for the inside, this is where it kind of gets tough sending out cards to you guys. And sometimes I leave the inside loose so that you can play around with it or whatever. But then after I did my inside, I really, really liked it. So I'm going to leave it. I'm going to tape it in. Taping in means pretty permanent, right? So in the Eden's Garden stamp set, I'm going to ink up in Pear Pizzazz. My heart is tied to yours. Tug if you need anything. And look at that typeset. Isn't that just like a fun font? Thank you, Pam. So yeah, I thought like the colors did seem really calm today, even if that one paper is a little bit busier. So like I said, there's just certain times where you can say a greeting or a sentiment like that with some people, but not everybody. But I'm like, you know what? I think that's just a really nice sentiment. And then Eden's Garden also is that you could pick from too. So I just chose one of them, this one to add to go with that. My heart is tied to yours. Tug if you need anything. And so we'll just flip that over, add a little bit of seal adhesive to put inside here to go with sending hugs. And then that just kind of ties together. So even though my disclaimer is that the Wash with Beauty has sold out, you could even take plain cardstock if you wanted that insert to be more of the Pear Pizzazz and even just eliminate a layer or something. Or if you're a paper hoarder, which I know some of you have admitted to that, or sometimes you guys have purchased these designer series paper packages, and then they'll come with just Blushing Bride and the Pear Pizzazz. There we go. I couldn't think of the name of it. Then you can just put those patterns in there too. So, all right. So that is my card number 6. Thanks, Deb. And Weston's here to say hi. So I'm going to flip the camera around here. His show must have gotten over that he thought was more important than my card today. Do you want to say hi, Weston? Where are you? There's Weston. Yep, he's a little shy. And there went my tripod. Oh boy, guys. Okay, I want to finish strong, right? There we go, popping it back in. All right, so that's card number 6. And if you guys have any questions or concerns about the free shipping today, please let me know, because that's what I'm here for. And things are selling out quick today because, oh, somebody said, hi, cutie Weston. That was Pam. And so, things are selling out fast just because we're getting to the end of 2 catalogs and great sales. I mean, it's kind of that perfect storm. But the good news is so many of you have said today that you are receiving your catalogs in the mail. Like today was the biggest texting day of people saying that. So that made my heart super happy about that too. So that I know that you have the excitement of looking through that too. But how you can get my set of 8 cards is just order using my host code. Minimum $75 gives you the free shipping and also my free set of cards. I have a couple of host codes going on too for my hostesses as well. Tomorrow I'll be busy getting ready for my in-person party. Oh good, Deb, you got yours too today. So I won't be back live with you until, and Donna got hers today too, awesome. So I'll be back with you guys on Monday for card number 7, it would be for the month. So I'll be busy prepping for my in-person party, but I'm excited for that, and I'll be in touch with you guys later. Take care, and thanks so much. Oh, and Julie got hers too, and so did Rosina and Kathy. Awesome. This is like making my day. It's an exciting day today, guys. Thanks for being part of that and making it so great for me and for you guys too. Take care. Bye-bye.